Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Coin of World in God We Trust Liberty 1963. Full 1963. Lincoln Cent History Script. Straightforward and long for a 2-hour video. The 1963 Lincoln Cent, also known as the Lincoln Penny, is one of the most collected and recognized coins in American history. Its origins go back to the year 1909 when the United States Mint first introduced the Lincoln Cent to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the birth of President Abraham Lincoln. It marked the first time in American history that a real person was featured on a circulating coin. Up to that point, the designs of U.S. coins had typically featured allegorical figures like Lady Liberty. The decision to place Abraham Lincoln on the coin was inspired by public admiration and the idea that Lincoln had become a symbol of unity, liberty, and sacrifice. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the original Lincoln Cent featured the profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side with the words "In God We Trust" written above his head, the word "Liberty" to the left, and the date of mintage on the right side. The reverse of the coin originally displayed 2 wheat stalks, hence it was popularly called the wheat penny or wheat cent. This design remained in place from 1909 to 1958 and was later replaced by the Lincoln Memorial reverse in 1959, which was created to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. By 1963, the Lincoln Memorial design had become familiar to the American public. The coin retained the profile of Lincoln on the obverse, but the reverse now featured the Lincoln Memorial Building in Washington, D.C. Designed by Frank Gasparro, this reverse design included the words "United States of America" across the top, 1 cent at the bottom, and the Latin phrase "E pluribus unum" between the top of the memorial and the country name. If you look closely at the reverse side of the coin through a magnifying glass, you can actually see a tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial, which was a groundbreaking detail for coin design at that time. The 1963 Lincoln Cent was struck at 2 mints: the Philadelphia Mint, which produced coins with no mint mark, and the Denver Mint, which used the D mint mark beneath the date. These coins were made primarily of a bronze alloy consisting of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. This composition had been standard since 1864, except for a brief change during World War II in 1943 when steel cents were made due to copper shortages. The weight of the coin was approximately 31 grams with a diameter of 19 millimeters and a plain edge. In 1963, the political and economic atmosphere in the United States influenced coin production. The country was experiencing both the tensions of the Cold War and domestic changes related to civil rights, economic growth, and technological advancement. These factors contributed to the mint producing coins in large numbers. The mintage of the 1963 Lincoln Cent in Philadelphia reached over 750 million, while the Denver Mint produced over 1.7 billion coins. Among the most notable collectible varieties from 1963 are the double die errors. These occur when the coin is struck from a die that has a misalignment, causing certain design elements, especially the date and lettering, to appear doubled. Such coins are highly sought after by collectors and can command much higher prices than standard issues. Another point of interest is the condition of the coin cents that have been preserved in mint state, especially those with high grades such as MS65 or higher are far more valuable than those that have been circulated. The grading of the Lincoln cent is done by professional services such as PCGS and NGC. These services examine coins for luster, strike, wear, and contact. Mark's mint state coins are those that show no signs of circulation, and grading can significantly influence the market value of a coin. For instance, a 1963 Lincoln cent graded MS67 Road, which means red in color and nearly flawless, can be worth hundreds of dollars or more depending on market demand. Color is also a critical factor in Lincoln cent collecting. Pennies are typically categorized by their color, which changes based on how the copper reacts to air. Red coins are newer and shinier. Brown coins are older and duller, while red-brown coins are in between. Collecting Lincoln cents like the 1963 issue is often done by assembling a full date and mint mark set from 1909 to present. Many collectors aim to build albums that include every year and mint variation, including key dates like the 1909 SVDB and the 1914 D coins. The 1963 cent is not a key date, but it is an essential part of any complete set due to its massive production. The coin is affordable and widely available, making it a good starting point for beginner collectors while also being important for advanced numismatists who seek high-grade examples or unique varieties. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent has undergone many changes in composition and design. For example, in 1982, the U.S. Mint transitioned from the bronze alloy to a copper-plated zinc composition in order to reduce production costs. However, the 1963 cent is still made of the traditional bronze alloy, which makes it more desirable to collectors who prefer the older composition because it has a different feel, weight, and sound. The coin has also been an object of historical storytelling. Its circulation over generations represents everyday transactions, small purchases, and the value of a single cent across time. Educational institutions often use coins like the 1963 penny to teach students about history, economics, and metallurgy. It's not just a coin but a tiny time capsule that links the past to the present. The coin's inscriptions, like "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and "E Pluribus Unum," each carry deep philosophical and cultural meaning. They reflect the values that the country wanted to project during the time of minting. The inclusion